Good morning. Your weekday kickstart is here. It's time to live, impact, value, and engage heart first. It's time for Live at 7:55 with Mitch Taylor.
Good morning. Welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Thursday, May 21st. Thanks for being here for your weekday motivational kickstart. That is Live at 7:55. I'm Mitch Taylor. Thanks for joining me here. Today we're chatting about actually going to have a special edition of Good Morning, Jeff. Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, Jane Bodie. Wes, good morning. Having a special edition of Live at 7:55 this morning where we're opening up the floor, chatting about whatever you want to chat about as I'm taking tomorrow off to be with the family. Again, just a quick reminder, no Live at 7:55 next week. We'll be back on June 1st. That's where we're going to be back on June 1st. For a little bit. So good morning from California. Good morning, Courtney. It's awful early in Cali. It's 5 a.m. This is your wake-up call. Good morning. I don't think anybody wants to wake up next to Mitch Taylor. Good morning, Chad. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for being here. David Osborne, good morning, sir. So again, put in the comments below whatever it is that you want to chat about. Yes, Wes, it's a TFFA Thursday free-for-all. Thanks, Wes, for that. So put in the comments below whatever it is that you would like to chat about. Happy to chat about it here as we move forward through this coronavirus. Good morning, Alan. Jason Henniger, good morning, sir. Let me take a sip of my mug and share with you what it says. My good friend Glenn Roush and I have had that conversation a few times, and we both can resonate with that a little bit. So again, put in the comments below whatever it is that you want to chat about this morning. I had a great roundtable yesterday with Midwest DJs Live. I had some peeps on there. We chatted about, excuse me, all the various things that are happening in our lives, and the good, the bad, the ugly. And it's good to be able to have a group that you can share with and connect with on a deeper level and be able to help each other out. I think that's one of the silver linings that I think has come out of this whole coronavirus pandemic, is that we as a DJ community in many different facets and areas and groups and projects have come together to lean on each other as brothers and sisters in this time of need and help each other out with our various different expertises that we may have in business or in connecting or whatever it may be. And so that to me is one of the bigger silver linings that has come out of the coronavirus pandemic, at least on the business side. One of the silver linings out of this pandemic. Put in the comments below again whatever it is that you want to chat about this morning. Looking forward to seeing what you got on your mind today. Wes says 2020 may be a lost year, but how many of you can withstand not earning money by playing events but living off of deposits? So Wes, I'll share this. This is a great point. So I'll hit Chris's here in a second. Wes, a great point. I will share this. Matt Radicelli, my good friend, did a live webinar a while back regarding like a spreadsheet tool that he created in regards to living off the pandemic and what can you live off of and that kind of thing. I know he put it on his page, so you might want to check his Facebook profile. You can probably find it there. And that to me was a valuable resource, looking at that. And I think also the way we structured our business and the relationships we foster with our clients has truly helped us in this scenario. I mean, yesterday, I just took in a balance for $1,900 for an October 10th wedding. And so again, we do 50-120 in this business, 50% down, balance to 120 days prior to the event in most situations. And so that's a benefit for us. And again, you can have the conversation regarding you can't spend that money yet. And I agree with you to a point. You have to live off that money at some point, depending on where you're at in business. You should have that nest egg built up too. And so we're balancing it. And I think that's all we can do, have resources available for us as a backup plan. If you got an EIDL or a PPP or whatever the case may be, Of course, the PPP is only forgivable 75% for your labor, 25% for rent, utilities, and only within the first 2 months. So those are parameters you have to work around as well. So, and of course, have great relationship with your bankers. I would encourage you and look at what you got to do. Some guys may choose to dip into their personal savings, guys and gals. Some may not. Every situation is going to be different. Your mileage may vary, but those are different things you can look at, I would say. Okay, so Chris, yes. So Matt, thank you, Matt. So if you want that document, Wes, hit up Matt, send him a private message. Matt is one of my mentors, frankly, super great guy. I mean, much love to Mr. Batticelli for being available. So he can help you. Let me cover. Holy heavens, I got a lot of people calling now. Trying to grab the clips here. Chris Caban says June and July weddings that want to cancel due to COVID-19. Now that things are starting to open back up, or you're letting them out of their contract. That's conversations with each individual client, because every area is different. I had a wedding recently who chose to postpone to August of 2021, and she chose to postpone because she's in fear of people wearing masks at her reception, and so every client's individual choice, what they want to do, and company's individual choice for that matter. We are choosing to allow our clients to postpone their events for up to 18 months with no additional monies owed per se. We are kindly asking that they pay half of their remaining balance due on their original wedding date, and the final 25% essentially would be due 120 days prior to their new date. So that's how we're handling it here. Again, every company is different. Your mileage may vary. That's what we're doing. So hope that helps answer the question. In extenuating circumstances, again, it's handled by a case-by-case basis in regards to your comment on letting them, quote unquote, out of their contract. I mean, we're letting them out of their contract and signing a new one in regards to the postponement. So that's an option too. Let's see. So Jimmy, what'd Jimmy say? Yes, Jimmy, the answer to that is yes. It seems clients are getting scared and rescheduling events into the fall now. I have clients rescheduling events into 2021. Yes, we will push it to, I just said that in that previous comment. So yes, push it into 18 months if we have to. Many of my clients don't want to. They're like, I'm not going into 2022. Are you kidding me? Like, no, that's not happening. The other, snowball effect of this whole thing is, good morning, Joe, is that people are 2021 brides are starting to realize that 2020 brides are stealing their dates, right? And so they're realizing availability is going to be shrinking. And so if they want a certain company or a certain talent, then they got to jump on it now. And so I'm seeing a lot of increase right now in 2021 weddings. Let's see. Courtney Helms, thanks for doing this. So appreciated the advice you gave me a few weeks ago about not charging a new price for removed events to 2021. We booked several events, and all my clients are happy. Glad to help, Courtney. Glad we could help you out. Jamie says this changes if you are a multi-op versus a single op. Yeah, I would almost classify us still as a single op. We're a small multi here. We don't do 30 events a weekend. That's not our breadth and depth, if you will. So I would argue we're still a single op process, but at this point, again, I look at it in my area. Again, every area is going to be a little bit different. In my area, there's limited venues in most cases. So brides that are looking for a certain date are going to have to push to like a Friday or a Sunday if they're on this train late. So then that opens up our availability again, kind of thing. So that's my mindset on that, Jamie. I hope that answered your question there. Cool. So thank you guys for the Friday free-for-all, the special edition of the free-for-all today on Thursday. Appreciate you. Thank you for being a viewer of mine for the last several, 3-4 years, whatever it's been. Hope you have a great day today. Rock next week. And I will be back with you again on Monday, June 1st. We're putting May to bed. We'll see what lies ahead. And I did not mean to rhyme that, but I did. Have a great rest of your month. We'll see you back on June 1st. Bye.
Thanks for watching Live at 7:55. To bring Mitch to speak to your organization, go to MitchTaylor.net. Now go live, impact, value, and engage heart first.